Everything is fucking burnt.
It was crazy that everything was on fire, everywhere I looked. There's nobody here to put it out. It was like being in hell. I'm running into down power lines on fire. I'm running into burning cars. I'm running into just like the hottest temperature I've ever felt in my life.
God. There is not going to be anything left on this side of town. Oh, this might hurt.
The wind had shifted.
Fuck!
And I didn't know where to go. I couldn't really breathe outside.
This is the very back of Safeway. Won't be long before this thing's all... Jesus Christ. Fuck!
All of a sudden, out of the corner of my peripheral, my eye over here, you know, this guy comes staggering and just and just face plants onto the asphalt, onto the road, and he is quite just badly burnt. And I will never forget that smell. He passed shortly after from his burns.
The fire has been burning for hours. There's no end in sight. Those high winds drove flames down toward the ocean.
Asher! I own a doggy daycare. I know. Asher! I was looking for the dogs, and I would yell Asher over and over and over again. I love that dog. Fire was moving, and it was moving so fast, there was no time to be scared. It was get the dogs, get my wife, get out of here. Hey, buddy, you okay? Shit. The bodies that I would come across, some of them I came across twice, not realizing because I could barely see. Asher! Asher! Hey, where are you? Are you okay? Gotta get up! People that were burnt and I thought were dead. Head down that way. Are you all burnt? Are you burnt? I would wake them up and like, hey, you need to come with me. Okay, you gotta go down there, okay? Uncle, right here's bad. There's a lot of smoke. You gotta go. Okay, I'll be back. Asher! 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 Raina! Hey, come on, buddy. Hey, we gotta go. After I found one of my dogs. Asher! The smoke started to come in, the heat started to come in, and I realized now I could die. I need to get back to my wife. Asher! Rocket! As I'm trying to get back, I'd find people that were in bad spots. Felt like it was my responsibility to be able to help as many people as I could. I got back to the group of people and my wife by Front Street. Flames were just coming over like a blowtorch at 70 miles per hour. That's when we knew that our only option is to jump into the ocean. Anybody find this? It's pretty scary. I really didn't know if we were going to make it. We might die out here. Coast Guard, Coast Guard. Coast Guard's looking for people. Yeah, my mom just texted me. The cell phone service kept going in and out, and then all these text messages start coming through. And that's when I realized, okay, I can make a call. So I called the Coast Guard.
Hey, is this Michael?
Yes, this is Mike. I can see you guys. We're surrounded by fire on both ends. We can't get out.
Okay, we have a rescue swimmer. He's coming to you guys. Get everyone together.
Everybody start heading that way.
Yeah.
Coast Guard's picking us up.
We're on the boat and we're watching all of Lahajnu be engulfed by flames. Coast Guard got on the radio and said there were 100 people off Front Street, and we said, we're a vessel sitting offshore. We're gonna come and assist.
Be careful right here. There's debris.
Hey, Mike, you see the dinghy now?
I can. I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
You're doing a good job. Look. Do you see the Coast Guard boat at all? The one with the blue light?
Yeah, I see it by the blue light. It feels like they're directly in front of us.
The two Coast Guard get on shore and take the children first.
When I saw the kids coming out, I thought, oh my God, this situation is, worse than I thought. So we backed out of the surf. Emma chatted with the kids. And we brought them to the Coast Guard boat.
Okay.
Kids are just innocent, and they shouldn't have to go through, this apocalyptic event.
We're out of the water now. Almost rescued. We finally get out of the water about 10:30 p.m. because all the cars in front of the wall had burned. So we kind of went up on shore and just rested there. There's a fire truck here. We had to be really careful because there were, melted cars, broken glass, sharp metal. Still, things were hot and smoking from the cars burning. Our car. Oh, there you go.
As it hadn't burned already.
No, I need you at this group up front. We're not taking everybody. Come on, get a head count.
When we saw firefighters at the end of the street, they walked up to us and were like, hey, we're gonna get a head count and we're gonna get all of you guys out of there. I think it turned out to be 24 people, all of us on that little waterfront road there, right on Front Street. Pay attention. There were downed power lines and things that were on fire.
Layla, are you okay?
I'm all good, yeah.
Okay.
So we all hopped in the back of the cop car.
We evacuated from our house, and before we could leave our neighborhood, it was just on fire everywhere. Gosh, I cannot even freaking believe this.
Holy shit. We look to the left of the car, and it's just neighborhoods leveled with fire.
Look at this. I don't even know what any of this is.
And we look to the right of the car, and there's just nothing left standing that's not burned. It really dawned on us the full scale of it. It felt like it went forever. It looked like a bomb had been dropped.
Look at this. I can't believe it, Pete. This is like a war zone. It's gone. Yeah, I don't even know what to say about it. I don't think there's ever been anything like this in the history of Hawaii.
The destruction in Lahajnu is difficult to fathom. An entire community virtually eliminated in a matter of hours, our Varaka miracle reports.
The view from above is apocalyptic. You can see a row of cars clearly trying to make it out. To see the before and after was just incredibly heartbreaking.
I remember when I first came to Lahajnu, I was actually kind of taken aback because it is paradise.
Is there some, I don't know, it's like an unspoken feeling kind of that you have when you're there. It just feels like special in a way. I felt it the first time I visited.
What really made Lahajnu special was Front Street. It had all the little shops, all the restaurants.
I'd moved there with the intention to stay there, you know, indefinitely, but obviously the universe had other plans.
I was a kid skateboarding through Lahajnu, and that will never be the way it was.
This is Front Street. It's the old ship house. Can't really recognize much of what's left here. Outlets, what's left of them. It's like nothing but just rust and not much left, really.
I went back to my house a couple times since then. It's just rubble. Everything around it, all my neighbors' houses, everything that I knew is just rubble. Even digging through the ashes to see if I could find anything, and going through, you know, a foot of just rubble, and we really didn't find anything left in our house.
Of all of the wildfires that I've covered, the Maui wildfire is the most devastating thing that I have experienced and seen. I've never seen widespread destruction in such a concentrated area like I saw in Lahajnu.
None of my stuff really survived. Anything that was wood was gone. Anything that was aluminum was actually a hard puddle on the street, which was just surreal. Cast iron and galvanized and stainless steel, some of that survived. A lot of the hollow tile and cement are like that. It's like they got twice baked, and now they lost their integrity and they're just brittle. You can push it, your finger through it. You tell yourself it's all material, but every now and then something comes up. I used to steal my kids' school IDs. Every year when they went on to the next advance the next year, I would steal their old school IDs and keep a couple in my wallet. Hardly anybody keeps pictures in their wallet. Anyways, I had them on my shelf, and I think we're eating lunch or something, and somebody mentioned something about IDs and school, and it just hit me that I lost their IDs from when they were little. It was so bad, I actually had to call my kids up. Some of them live in the Continental, and I said, I just wanted to say hi.
I'm out here touring the burned down part of Lahajnu with Flo, who lost his house, his car, but got out with his life. And did you used to come down here?
Oh yeah. This is across the street is our surf break. This is my neighbor's, a really good neighbor's house. Oh my God.
I think being in a community that you have been to and loved and spent time with your friends and family, and to see the pain and the suffering of those who survived, is just unfathomable.
Here's another safe. So this one was here. And one should be around here.
One man I just spoke with escaped the flames. He lost his house, he lost his car, but he barely got out with his life.
I tried to warn as many people as I could. And now I got the news that there's like so many friends that I don't know if they made it.